Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Good evening and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball, where tonight it's the Patriots of Owen Valley coming in to play here at a home volleyball match with the Linton Miners. So it is a red, white, and blue night as the Patriots visit the Linton Miners. Joining us, head coach Scott Vanderkolk. And Coach, this is always one of those questions where, I don't know, what do you know about Owen Valley that comes in at 4-10?
They're 4-0 in the WIC, so that gives you a little bit of an idea that they're beating conference teams and that they're capable. Out of conference, they've played a little bit tougher of a schedule so far than what they have in conference. They're pretty one-dimensional. I hate to say that, but they're really heavy to one girl. Offensively, they rely on her a lot serving and defense. So we'll do what we can to neutralize her and force their hand and make somebody else be the ones to beat us.
Of course, Coach is talking about Aubrey Wells, who leads the Owen Valley in kill percentage, and also something else there that I can't read my own writing, Coach.
Seemed like pretty much everything.
Hitting.
When I was looking
She's
at
leading in hitting. I didn't cross my T's. She leads in hitting as well, and she's only a sophomore. We know that, Coach, but we've seen some other players who have been pretty darn good at that age.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent around the state. We've played in some tournaments against some bigger schools that feature a lot of older girls. We've played, the smaller tournament there at Lafayette Catholic that has a little more balance across the age gaps. And then just some of the other teams that we've played in the area so far, they've had some other younger girls, and we certainly have our share of young talent. So,
your last outing, South Knox, you won in 3 sets. It sounds like it was just a sweep, which it was, but it was a lot more difficult than that.
It was a competitive match. South Knox is going to beat some teams that they probably shouldn't beat because of their hustle, and they're pretty determined. You didn't see a look of defeat on their face very often during that match. They just played well together and fought through some scramble points and some long rallies, and like I said, they'll beat some teams that are better than them just because of those factors.
But you've made a point a couple of times with your volleyball team, and I thought that was a prime example with South Knox. I've heard the football coach say this once in a while, where we got hit in the chops. You have to figure out if you're going to hit back. You guys hit back the other night.
Yeah. They went on a couple of runs on us and proved that they're capable, and our girls just responded really well. I think a lot of that has to do with the teams that we've played so far. We've played tough teams. We've been in tough situations, and the other night when things got a little bit tough against South Knox, we responded really well and took care of it.
Now, has that been one of the biggest things you've had to struggle with?
Yeah.
The confidence issue, getting these kids to believe in themselves?
Well, when you've lost as many games as we have, it's easy to look at that in a negative capacity. But like you and I have talked, everybody makes the tournament, so you might as well play tough teams to get you ready for the tournament. And our girls have struggled a little bit with comparative success from the last few years. The older girls have been on some really good teams, and I think they overlook the fact that this is still a really good team. We're just not where we know we can get, with that end goal being early mid-October. We want to start looking at peaking there finally.
But I sense growth with your team, Coach.
100%. The freshmen have come along nicely. They've done a lot of what we've asked them. They're catching up to the speed. You and I have talked about that too. It's just a different game. It's faster. And then Becca and Taryn have, we started a little bit slow with them in the middle. They're catching back up. Defensively, I got a couple text messages the other night from people out of town that watched that were impressed with their work at the net, especially defensively. So we're getting there, and I don't doubt that we'll get there when we need to.
I'll let you expand a little bit on the JV since they're coming out here before I let you go.
Oh yeah, they had their hands full over the weekend. They went to one of those big tournaments. They were Bloomington North. They played Zionsville pretty well the first match of the day. They did lose 2-0, and then they beat Lafayette Jeff in 3. I'm trying to remember exactly. And then the third match, they lost in 3 to who was that?
Kind of put you on the spot here.
No, you're good. I'm just having a hard time remembering it. It was another 4A school. How about we go with that?
You can text me in the middle of the game,
yep.
Coach.
Yep. And then
that's usually how my brain works.
And then they finished the day losing 2-0 to a really good Silver Creek team. So you're talking 3 4As and a really good 3A program. I talked to Aubrey a little bit about it, and she said that at times they looked great, times they looked a little overwhelmed, which it's easy to get overwhelmed by teams that are bigger than you and probably playing a lot of juniors and sophomores, and we've got mostly freshmen and a couple juniors and sophomores.
But watching them coach like Brenly West, I can go down the row here. Malia Goodman. I mean, I've seen some really good volleyball out of some of these girls.
Yeah. The sophomores are strong, and then the freshman group again. You're talking. There's a large chunk of freshmen playing on that JV team that have gotten better, immensely better since the spring, and they're continuing to progress through the season here.
All righty, Coach. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
See you tonight after the game.
Yep.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk joining us here, and I'll turn it back over to you, Heather.
So, as always, we like to give some recognition to some of our sponsors for tonight's and every night's broadcast. First of all, we'd like to say that we're currently in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan Vaught for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you are covered. So call 812-384-3535 today. Tonight's starting lineups will be sponsored by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel or new construction, you know it's going to be done right the first time, every time when you choose Tony and his crew at Klusner Construction. Call Tony or Bart of Linton today. Tonight's ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton, who serves Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. They have helped generations of clients buy and sell homes, so whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, call Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, or Audrey Sparks to be there with you every step of the way, as they are the key to the best. Tonight's block sponsor is Walton Funeral Service, dedicated to professional and compassionate service that leaves kind memories since 1915, and funeral pre-planning that'll give you much peace of mind. From one generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Stanger Homes. Michelle Stanger of Stanger Homes helps you when you're looking to purchase or sell your home. The opportunity is never better than ever. So real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and least risks. The best investment opportunity will not fit into safety deposit box, but you can live in it. So go with a tradition of trust. When you're ready to sell, call Michelle. 812-219-2307 and start packing. We also want to say thank you to our Minor Pride sponsors for the 2024-2025 season. As we mention every game, these sponsors will be in rotation throughout tonight's game and every game that we broadcast. The Grill of Linton, Team Ortho, Linton Sporting Goods, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Jathan Wright with Indiana Farm Bureau, Michelle Stanger of Stanger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius with Indiana Farm Bureau, E2 Custom Creations, and Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield. Kevin?
And so the teams, the junior varsity right now warming up. We're a couple of minutes away from the start of the junior varsity contest. And as always, this is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. But as soon as the junior varsity contest is complete, we will pick up with our varsity coverage. Should be some good volleyball tonight, and you certainly have plenty of time to get over here on a Monday night.
We should mention that you're seeing a number of sponsors in rotation in tonight's header of the broadcast, and these are Minor Pride sponsors, or those sponsors that have paid to be in rotation at the top of your screen. So we're going to take a really quick 45-second timeout to hear from one of our Minor Pride sponsors, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Welcome back to Linton Minor High School, where we're in the gymnasium here, Minor Pride and Minor Country. Heather?
We're going to take another quick 20-second timeout. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. So welcome back. We're literally just seconds away from the start of this junior varsity volleyball contest, as Owen Valley, the Patriots, coming to play against Linton, and we'll see how this one will shake out tonight.
As Kevin mentioned, this is going to be the battle of red, white, blue. When we played at Owen Valley last year,
it was 9/11.
It was 9/11.
Yeah, I remember that.
Again, they were decked out in red, white, and blue as well. So,
waiting to see if they're going to have introductions. You're never quite sure at the junior varsity level what you're going to have. Patriots now, the junior varsity, taking the floor. So welcome to Linton Minor Owen Valley volleyball tonight. Certainly glad to bring this to you. If you're watching from Owen Valley, we're tickled to have you along as the girls do that customary greeting underneath the net, and then we'll get set up for action.
we should mention we want to thank all for watching on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network or RaderMediaSports.com. And if you happen to be watching and wish to give a shout out to a player or just want to let us know that you're watching, feel free to find the graphic at the top of the screen. And we've already got one from Lisa McKee. Says she's watching from home tonight. Go Miners. Thanks, Lisa.
So look and see who our starters for the Miners are. Lainey Carmichael, number 17. Abby McKee, number 1. Addie Walton, number 3.
Layla Jennings, number 8.
Layla Jennings, number 8. Thank you. Now somebody just went out. Number 7, that's Sage Hall.
She came in for Marley Rimmel.
That's 5.
We also have Olivia Tharp, number 6, and we have you already said Lainey Carmichael, correct?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Now for Owen Valley, let's look and see. We got number 3, Alexandra Martin.
Number 6.
Thank you. Aaliyah White.
Number 15.
Eva Mills.
Number 16.
Thank you, Heather. Lillian Miller.
Number 17.
Chanley Tracy.
And number 25.
And number 25, Grace Masco. So there we have our starting lineups, and we are officially underway. Miners with the ball. McKee with the hit. The swing down the line just catches the line on the side for 1-0 Miners on top. See, that serve by number 8, Layla Jennings. Didn't make it to the net. So it's now 1-1. And back to serve is number 16, Lillian Miller. Miners get that one over for a free ball. There's another free ball coming the other way. Walton with the set. Carmichael. And that's going to be too hot to handle. 2-1 Miners. Just underway, junior varsity. Varsity match to follow. Remmel getting ready to check in. And let's see who's checking out. That's number 7, Sage Hall.
We should give a special shout out to Melody Thuis, who's sitting right in front of us. Today's her birthday. Lots of birthdays today, actually.
Darby Pilot with the serve, and there is our first ace of the night. And that is a Key Associates of Linton ace. 3-1 Miners. Darby will get another whack at it here. There it is. Boy, that almost was another ace. Patriots get it up and over, however. Get it to McKee. That's in.
Coffin corner.
Oh, my. It was right on the line, it seemed like, too, Heather. My. 4-1 Miners. And I believe that's a second kill already for McKee.
We just watched that on the replay.
Bet it looked as good the second time as it did the first. Darby Pilot. Good serve. Oh, but it's out. Must have been a little wide. 4-2. And the Patriots to serve. That is number 20, Harley White. Freshman. Stepping back to serve. Pilot. Walton. Jennings got it up and over that time, but there's Remmel with a strong hit. She goes for the block, but the ball doesn't make it up and over the net. 5-2 Miners. Coming in now is number 10, and that is Addison Gaither. And going out is number 17, Lainey Carmichael for the Miners. Gaither to serve. Ooh, just long. Like a couple of Patriots were thinking about making a play on that ball and decided not to. Wise decision. 5-3. On the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Right at the net. McKee couldn't make a play for that one. Coach is pointing up like you got to get underneath that ball. 5-4. Owen Valley to serve again. Masco to serve. McKee out wide. She says, my bad to her teammates, but now it's a tie ball game at 5-5. Masco to serve again. Serve up. Remmel gets it up and over. In the net. Number 12, Lily Hoy was trying to make a play there, but it just went right into the net. For a point for the Miners, and McKee to serve. Abby McKee, junior. Little push over the net, and that worked for number 1, Addison Maley. Six. Eva Mills. Oh, almost an ace, but the Miners somehow get it up and over. Patriots. Mills again gets it up and over, and there's a miss hit by Pilot. Just went angled straight off her hands to the floor, and a point for the Patriots, and I believe this is the first lead they've had in this ball game so far, 7-6. Mills. Strong serve, but long. Just a tad too strong. 7-7. See who's coming in here. Number 7, Sage Hall is coming in. And number 6, Olivia Tharp. And back to serve is Hall. There's the serve. Strong strike, but it's long. I believe that was Layla Jennings with that. Layla got all of it, but a little bit too much. So coming in to serve now, let's see, is number 6. Aaliyah White. Just long. Literally not by much. Just by a whisker. She tried to get that coffin corner and no luck. Boy, these two teams just going back and forth here in set 1. Gaither checking out now when number 17 Carmichael has come back in. Walton to serve. There's an ace.
Key Associates to Linton, ace.
Walton gets another chance here. Addie. Great serve, and I think that's going to be another Key Associates ace, Heather.
It is.
2 in a row. 10-8. She's talking to her dad about how well she's serving this year. Said that summer camp that she attended made a big, big difference, he thought. Up and over. Walton. Strong strike there by Tharp, but it's picked up by the Patriots. Free ball up and over, and it's going to be wide. Point Miners, 11-8 now. And Walton will step back once again, but nope, timeout on the floor. The Patriots want to discuss it. So on the Stanger Homes scoreboard, it's the Miners 11 and Owen Valley 8. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Linton Sporting Goods offers custom screen printing to promote your business, brand, and team. From a large array of colors and printing options, your perfect design piece to embroidery and letter jackets. Sports runs through the family, and so does Linton Sporting Goods. Shop the tradition at Linton Sporting Goods, Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Welcome back. Walton preparing to serve. Getting the go-ahead from the chair. They've got it. Her serve's on the way. Great block up front. I believe that's by Jennings, number 8. Miners keep it active, get it up and over. It's a free ball. That time, Tharp with the play at the net. And they're going to give a point to the Miners. Somebody might have been in the net.
I think they stepped under the net from my
Thank you.
vantage point.
Thank you. 12-8 Miners, and Walton serving again. She is on a roll. Free ball up and over, but a little tough for McKee to handle in the back row, and it's 12-9, and that stops that rally. And Owen Valley gets another chance from the service line. Number 3, Alexandra Martin, stepping back to serve. Here's the serve. Up and over the net. Tharp now gets it up and over the net, but that looked like that wasn't in the net, wasn't it, Heather?
Appeared to be so.
Looks like that was the call.
I was a little blocked on that play.
Yeah, it's hard with the chair right there, isn't it? Sometimes your angle is not.
Well, and my camera's right in my point of sight right now.
Ball up in the air. McKee. Just a rainbow toss up and over the net. Miners. Tharp. Or no. Number 8, Jennings, getting it up and over. Layla steps up there now and takes a swing at it, and it hits the net.
For those of you that are watching in Linton, you have plenty of time to come out and gear up for the varsity match. I know that there's a middle school game going on right now in the other gym, but plenty of seats available for you.
Martin with the serve, and there she gets the dig, trying to save it for her club. There's a great strike by, 25, Grace Masco. Did a super job on that one. And they have come all the way back to tie it at 12-12. It's a serve. Down the baseline. It's a winner for the Miners. 13-12, and Layla Jennings going back to serve. A little too hard. 13-13. Lillian Miller back at the service line.
Great serve.
Good dig by McKee. Jennings trying to make a play on that, but another kill by Masco. She delivers. 14-13. Owen Valley on top here, first set. Miners get it up and over with a free ball. Great block at the net. Welch and Cornett, Walton Funeral Service block. Walton. McKee. That's a winner. Abby McKee. Remo coming back in. Hayo going out. Tharp going out. And number 21, Darby Pilot, now back to serve.
Ace.
Out. That's an ace.
It's Key Associates of Linton ace, Kevin.
Miners having a strong service game here in this first one, but Patriots are hanging right there. Oh, I jinxed him as it hits the tape and won't make it over. 15-all. Substitution here. Tracy going out and coming in, White. Harley White. Freshman serving it up and serving it long.
Kevin, you didn't see this on my side, but Officer Jim Gadberry is here, as he is most nights for volleyball. Came walking up into the stands, and about 7 or 8 elementary kids just gave him lots of warm hugs. He's tremendous at the elementary school.
That's great. Oh, Miners got to make a play, and Darby Pilot said, I hit it up to the roof. I couldn't hit it again. I don't know if they lost it once it hit the roof. Up and over by Walton. Setting up for the swing, but the Miners get the block. I'm not sure if that was Remmel or McKee, but either way, it was a Walton Funeral Service block. Great play. McKee back to serve. 17-16 now. There's the serve. Great dig on a super play by number 8, Jennings. Layla Jennings just got up there. That ball caromed right to her, and she just waited and then tapped it down for the point. 18-16 Miners. Strong serve by McKee. There's a good hit, but it'll belong to the Miners. McKee trying to get the Miners into the 20s here in the first set. Another strong hit by Remmel. Oh, and they somehow get it over, and it's going to count. What a play by Owen Valley. Wow. Looked like that ball, what did somebody say to us the other day, had GPS to it? I mean, that just knew right where to go. The serve, Miller. Remmel to answer, that's wide. 19-18. Boy, just when it looked like the Miners were going to pull away and maybe put this first set away, the Patriots have battled back. That's going to fall for a point. For number 18, Whitney Kleinfelter serving. And the Miners have a timeout. They want to talk about it. It's 19 all around between Owen Valley and the Linton Miners. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
So on the Stanger home scoreboard, it is 19-19 as we set to get to the serve here. And again, it's Kleinfelter to serve. There it is. Oh, and it falls. Great shot. Crane Credit Union offers school debit cards that allow you to show your school spirit each time you use your card, while knowing that a portion of your purchase will be donated back to your school, too. If you'd like a spirit card or for more information, visit your local branch or cranecu.org today. 2019, Owen Valley make it 21-19.
And that's a second Key Associates of Linton ace, Kevin.
Right now, down the stretch, Owen Valley starting to pull away. 21-19. There's the serve. Miners get it up in the air. Walton calls her number, and it's going to work. 21-20. See now if the Miners can put something together here. Coming in to serve.
Number 7,
Sage Hall.
Sage Hall.
I'm sorry, Heather.
It's okay.
There, that one's going to fall. That would have fallen, but luckily the Patriots play it. Walton with the set. Little dink shot over the top by Tharp, and it falls. So now it is 21-21. Hall back to serve again. It looked like it was going to be long. Oh, it hit the libero right in the top of the head. Nothing she could do about that. She tried to duck out of the way. Just a bad break for Alexandra Martin. Gives the Miners a 22-21 lead. Hall to serve again. Down the line, it's out. Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert, Corey Motter. He knows Greene County inside and out with years of experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property. Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. There's the serve. Good dig by the Patriots. They get it up and over. It's a free ball. What are the Miners going to be able to do with it? Nothing. It's in the net. Jennings tried to make the play, and she was trying to place it, and it just went right into the net. 23-22, Owen Valley on top. Bonds to serve. That may have been a Leah White. That may be a 6 instead of an 8. It's hard to read that. That one falls. Perfect placement by the Patriots. 24-22, they're serving for the first set. Timeout for the Miners. They want to discuss it. On the Stanger home scoreboard, it's 24-22. It's Linton Sporting Goods, serving Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We also specialize in embroidery and team sales. It's Linton Sporting Goods, located at Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today.
And Kevin, we should mention that as we put on our Facebook page today, there's exactly 2 weeks for you to get your letter jacket ordered. Their deadline is October the 1st, and if you want to be able to give a letter jacket for Christmas, they must be in by October 1st.
Good point, Heather. You know, harvest season is coming near. You want to give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are all properly protected at this time of year. You don't want to have an unexpected problem there. Aaliyah White back to serve for the set. It's 24-22 Owen Valley. Just over the net. They go to number 17. That's Chanley Tracy. Now, do they call somebody in the net? Tracy hit the winner, but they're going to say someone was in the net. So it's 24-23. Miners trailing by 1. And coming in now on the front line is Lainey Carmichael. There's the serve. Great serve by Walton, but Patriots get it up and over. This is the set. Strong hit, even a better dig. It hits the net. Point for the Miners, and why is that? It hit the roof and came down at an odd angle, but it looked like it was going to be too tough for the Miners to handle, but it turns out it's a 24-24 all match now. Walton to serve. Miners trying to come from behind. Good save by Walton. Oh, there, that one got away from him. 25-24 Owen Valley. And back to serve is the libero.
As a reminder, it's a 2-point win here.
Alexandra Martin. So she's serving for the set. Great serve, but a good dig by the Miners. Tharp gets it up and over. Great block. What's the call? Point Miners. Wow. 25-25. So who's back to serve? Jennings. Strong serve, back row. Patriots get it up and over. Great dig. Great dig by Jennings. But there's the winner. No, it's not. 26-25. I apologize.
Great effort there by Layla.
Yeah, it was. So once again, Lillian Miller serving for the first set. Oh, and it just makes it up and over. Great play by Walton at the net. Patriots get it up and over. Walton with a set. McKee back deep. Patriots still playing it. Here's a free ball. It's going to get caught in the net. No, Walton saves it, but then crosses over the line underneath the net. Tough break. 27-25 is the score there in the first set. Owen Valley wins set 1 on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
We're very excited here at Linton Stockton Schools this year for another fall sports season. Our girls golf, boys tennis, cross country, football, and volleyball teams have begun their seasons successfully thus far, and we're looking forward to a great build-up to the tournament, IHSA sectionals and beyond for the teams this year. Certainly the kids have put in the practice and the effort to get the season started. Coaches have put in their efforts, and we know the combination of those things are going to get us where we want to be, and that is cheering the Miner Nation on in the later fall months.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients from across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours.
And we should mention that Team Ortho trainer Jed Arsenault is in the house tonight, as he is with every game.
Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design your special cemetery monuments. Whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach out to them by phone at 930-236-3002. So we're getting set for the second set. Can't be any closer than the first one. It's a great set. Owen Valley winning it 27-25.
Thanks to those that are commenting tonight on the graphic that we put out for everyone to be able to reach out and let us know where you're watching from. Bert Russell says she's watching from Fairbanks. Lisa Arnold says, go Miners.
Back out there, Carmichael, McKee, Jennings, Walton. I believe that's Sage Hall there, isn't it? 7, yeah.
Yes.
And then in the right-hand corner, up there, no, that's Jennings. So down here, who is this? Number 6.
Olivia Tharp.
That's Olivia Tharp. Couldn't see. Now for Owen Valley, let's check the lineup. Grace Masco is in the front line. She's had a great match so far. Kesley Hawkins is also in for them. The libero, Alexandra Martin, is in. Number 17, Chandley Tracy's in. There's the serve. Number 6, Aaliyah White. There, that one's long. And the Miners fall behind early here, 1-0 in set 2. Back to serve is number 16, Miller. Oh, boy. That one just ran the rope of the net. Up and over. McKee trying to make the play. What's the call? Give the point to Owen Valley. They're up 2-0. There's the serve. Carmichael in the net. 3-0. Owen Valley jumping out here. Jumping in to serve is Lillian Miller again. That one's in the net. So the Miners get on the board in the second set, trailing 3-1. Tharp going out. Coming in is number 21, Darby Pylant, and Darby is going to serve. Remmel coming into the front line. Sage Hall going out. So it's Carmichael, McKee, and Remmel on the front line now for the Miners. There's the serve. Right there. Carmichael with a great hit.
I'm going to try to get that on replay. Kevin?
She timed that one perfectly. 3-2. Owen Valley on top. Ball up and over. Great play by Remmel, and that one's going to fall. Ties it up at 3-3. Miners battling back here. Pilot going back to serve. Number 21, Hawkins going out. Mills coming in for Owen Valley. Playing it at the net. Oh, the whistle there early. Is it a hit it twice? Point Miners. They've come all the way back, trailed 3-0, and now they lead 4-3. Pilot to serve. Oh, a little communication difficulty there between number 17, Tracy, and number 3, Alexandra Martin. Timeout. We check the score on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. It's 5-3 Miners in set 2. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. At a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
And we should mention that you just saw an ad by Jathan Wright, one of our Miner Pride sponsors, and we'd like to wish Paula, who's one of his secretaries, a happy birthday today.
Darby Pilot with a serve for the Miners. Up and over. Great dig by Pilot. They fire it back, but it's out of bounds. What a dig by Darby Pilot. Her older sister's been doing that for a few years now, and Darby's continuing the family name. Boy, that could have been long, but it's going to be an ace.
Key Associates of Linton ace for Darby.
So she will serve again. The Miners up now, 7-3. Pilot. The ball is out. Goes wide. 7-4. Owen Valley now to serve. Coming in to do the honors is number 20, Harley White. Pilot. A great dig again. Carmichael getting it up and over. Boy, they're having trouble handling. Lack of communication again. This time between Martin and number 20, Harley White. Right now coming in to serve is number 10, Addison Gaither in the net.
Special hello to my dad who's watching at home.
8-5 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Grace Masco back to serve for Owen Valley. She's been a wrecking crew on the front line for the Patriots. Remmel, that one's long. Midwest Satellite, are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Moore a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans starting at $84.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite, 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right. Miners get it up and over. Patriots follow suit. Great hit by McKee, and boy, the Patriots still get it up and over. Walton tries to fake everybody out, and she does. She gets it up and over. Addie's had a couple of those tonight. And they're thinking she's going to set, and all of a sudden she'll surprise them. 9-6 Miners. McKee, strong serve. Thought that might fall for an ace. It does not. Oh, what's the call there? Over the line. Going to say Addie Walton was over the line when she made that play. So that makes it 9-7 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. I think this is number 10.
Number 18.
18. That's hard to read. Whitney Kleinfelter with a serve. Been over by Jennings. In the net. Addison Maley trying to make the play there and gets it in the net.
Kevin, while we have a minute or two, we could talk about what we did this morning here at the school.
You go ahead.
So the Linton Stockton Elementary PTO is hosting a book fair.
There's an ace. I'm sorry. Key Associates have Linton Ace.
It's being held in the Flex Lab, and students can go down and shop with their teachers during their specific allotted times. This is for preschool all the way through, I think it's 5th or 6th grade.
There is something for everyone in there. Great play at the net. By number 12, Lily Hoy.
There's books, there's trinkets, there's posters. Reminds me so much of book fairs whenever I was a child, but a little bit different in this capacity, but there's something for everyone. We have all that information on our Facebook page as far as times, how you can purchase. There is a family night that's going to be held on Thursday, so parents and grandparents can actually go in with their students and shop. But all the information is on our Facebook page, and we have a little preview of the Scholastic Book Fair from Crystal Wright, PTO Treasurer, and Kevin from this morning.
Aaliyah White with the Key Associates of Linton Ace. Now, this serve is also pretty tough to handle. It's 11-9. Miners still ahead, but it's a close one there. Just couldn't quite do anything with that. Chanley Tracy trying to make the play. Couldn't. Makes it 12-9. You know, I walked a lot of those books. I mean, it's just really cool.
I saw a lot of books I'd like to have.
I thought, now they did say there's also trinkets, and a lot of kids will want to buy trinkets instead of a book, so parents got to be kind of careful.
Associates of Linton. Well, they did mention that a lot of parents have sent money with paper clips and notes to say that kids are only allowed to buy books or they're limited to one trinket. And we're probably going to get asked some questions as far as what trinkets are. Another Ace by Key Associates. Trinkets, they had really cool pins. They had bookmarks. They had they were cases that looked like an iPhone. It had stationery. Fidgets, the finger fidgets, which are
Addie Walton serving in the net,
which are pretty popular too. But then the posters were really cool. You could buy Indianapolis Colts, Cincinnati Bengals, Lamborghinis, cars.
Now I thought they said that was not it looked really nice.
It looks like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, it really did.
They also have books on Travis Kelce, on Taylor Swift. They have
Wide out of bounds.
Star Wars, just something for everyone. And I'm so thankful that this is going really well. They said that last year it really was a success and kids really wanted to have it back.
I know you and I are dog people, so I was looking for books with dogs, and they had plenty of those.
Oh, yes,
those are great books. Walton with a set. Tharp hits the winner, Olivia Tharp.
Speaking of dogs, Kevin, I'll get this in too. Today we visited our groomer who has a daughter that used to play at Linton, and she's now at WRV, and she says she still watches some of the broadcasts.
Out.
To keep up with some of the students here at Linton.
15-12. Miners on top. But serving now, Lillian Miller for Owen Valley. Walton. McKee. Touched. That's a point. I'm not sure that would have stayed in bounds. But Alexandra Martin making a play there. Indiana Farm Bureau. Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or just give Jathan a call at 812-798-2615. Another great serve, that one by Pylant. Remmel, that one's going to fall. 17-12. Now this is where the Miners kind of stuttered a little bit in the first set. They gotta finish it out here. Great serve, but even better dig by Martin. Up and over by Remmel. Strong hit and well placed by Chanley Tracy. Point for Owen Valley. 17-13. Miners still on top.
We should mention, too, that if you're following our Facebook page, stay tuned to later tonight. We've got some information on how a number of colleges here in the state of Indiana are waiving their application fees.
Harley White with that serve. The Patriots cross court. Oh, can't quite get it. Carmichael tried to get it up and over the net. Couldn't do it. 17-14. Oh, my. I think that might have been out, but, who knows. McKee with the save.
Great teamwork there by Walton and McKee.
Yeah, up and over. McKee with the set. Walton calls her number, gets it up and over. They go to White. That ball's hit way in the air, and Addie Walton tried to make a play.
Great attempt there by Addie Walton.
Boy, it's hard when that gets in the rafters. It's like, how do you know?
Well, in the halogen lights, when you look up, it's not the best viewing experience to look up in the rafters here. So
Harley White with a serve again. The Miners running into a little hiccup here. They get that one up and over in a free ball. There's a good block at the net by Remmel.
It's a Welton Cornet funeral service block.
18-15. Gaither coming in now to serve. Carmichael going out. So up front it's Remmel, Walton, and McKee in the front line. Oh, my. Great serve by Gaither, but it just hit the net and couldn't make its way over. Had some real velocity on it. 18-16 now on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Masco tries to place it and cannot. Sails out of bounds. 18-16 Miners.
Actually, it's
I'm sorry, 19. They hadn't added that yet. McKee. That's going to be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. I think Alexandra Martin got a little tied up there. I don't think she wanted to hit that ball, but she kind of had to in self-defense. It went right at her. McKee to serve. It's now 20-16. See if Miners can stay determined and close it out. Great serve by McKee. Gets it to Walton, to Remmel. Tries to place it down the line, but it's out. 20-17 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Call Brock Anderson Construction for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, he'll strive to help you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583. And as always, Brock says, go Miners. Here's the ball. A good block by Remmel. Walton calls it. Gets it up and over for the free ball. Walton with a set. Going to Jennings. Ball in the air. Great block by Remmel. Yes. 21-17 Miners. Great net play there. She goes out. And coming in now is number 7, Sage Hall. There's the serve. Oh, and it's going to be a Key Associates of Linton ace. Timely. 22-17 Miners lead in set 2. They dropped the first one. Owen Valley won this first set, 27-25, trying to see now if they can make it to a third. There's a good effort by Owen Valley, but to no avail. My, they were a court over almost trying to make a play on that, and they call a timeout. So the Stanger Homes scoreboard, Miners 23, Owen Valley Patriots 17. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Hi, I'm Amelia Lynn, and I'm a senior, and this is my 4th year on the golf team, and my favorite memory was winning gold medalist this flag last year. Hi, my name is Claire Stanton. I'm a senior this year. This will be my 4th year playing golf. The thing I'm looking most forward to is coming back this year after an injury.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. And you just saw the promotion of the 2 senior golf members, and this Wednesday they will be competing in the SWIAC, and it will also be senior night. So watch for a little bit of extra information posting on the 2 of those ladies, both Tuesday and Wednesday.
There's the serve. Miners have a 23-17 lead, but have to see if they can close it out. Walton with a set. Jennings. Strong swing, but the Patriots get it up and over. Walton again. This time Olivia Tharp goes into the net. They can't get it out of there. Point Miners, 24-17. They're 1 point away from closing out this second set. Sage Hall back to serve for the set. There's the serve. Little push, but a block at the net by number 8, Layla Jennings, closing it out. Miners take the second set, 25-17. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. The first year of Rader Media Sports proved to be an unmitigated success. Over 130 school events were live streamed. Over $13,000 in sponsorship money was donated back to the school in thanks to our sponsors for their willingness to invest in Rader Media Sports and the students of Linton Stockton School Corporation. We contracted to live stream football and basketball, but elected to go the extra mile to include volleyball, baseball, and softball as well. We promised to cover more than just athletics, and we did, including K through 11 classroom activities, senior highlights, and special events. Speaking of out of the classroom, RMS also pledged to work directly with students, so we created the Miners Broadcasting Club. Every Friday, we met these 7th to 12th grade members to discuss next week's activities. We were so fortunate to be able to include these students in production and announcing of live stream broadcasts. Senior Honors Night also gave us a chance to present the first ever Rader Media Sports Scholarship to a graduating member of our club. Thank you to those who were following our website and the social media platforms as well. Your sharing of daily posts and your comments have reached thousands across our community and beyond. Rader Media Sports offered an opportunity. The Linton Stockton School Board endorsed it, and our sponsors made it a reality. This is the kind of public and private partnership that other school districts can only hope to emulate. We appreciate this opportunity and vision the school board has shown and look forward to building on it in the future. Go Miners!
This is Rader Media Sports. Over the Miners!
The Grill, a Linton tradition that has lasted over 100 years and the same family for the last 40. And you heard me right. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You may dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, and business needs. It's not just about protecting my family, she says. Let me help protect yours, too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs. Looking to sell your home? Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for his clients. With a proven track record and personalized marketing strategies, Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey. So we go to the third set, Heather. Only this one, as I remind everybody, only goes to 15.
Correct, and this set will decide who the JV winner is of tonight's Owen Valley versus Linton Stockton game tonight.
We'll see. It looks like back to serve for Owen Valley is Lillian Miller, the freshman. They're checking the lineups here. No, there they got it. Okay, they got the lineup set. We got our substitutions in. And here we go with our third set of the night of the junior varsity contest. Reminder, stay tuned. The varsity teeing it up following this one. Joe, a net serve, just makes it over. Good save by McKee. Tharp gets it up and over. Here it's coming the other way. Jennings. Walton. Nope. Goes in the net. Sage Hall tried to make that play. Couldn't get it done. And so it's 1-0 Owen Valley. Another serve. Another great serve, but an even better dig by McKee. Miners get a free ball up and over. They go to number 17, Chanley Tracy, with a great strike. Miners ultimately can't do anything with it. Jennings on the floor, laying there looking up at her coach.
Great hustle, great effort there by Jennings, though.
Owen Valley getting off to a strong start here in this third set. There, that one does not get up and over. So it should be, oh my, they call it a point. Point for Owen Valley, and it didn't get over the net. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they're pointing at the antenna. Maybe it had something to do with that.
Well, I think it did briefly touch it.
I think that's a no-no. Kaylin Green getting ready. No. That's 16, not 10. Lillian Miller serving. Up and over. Miller with his set. Strong strike by Chanley Tracy. 4-0. Early part of this, the Miners are let this third set slip away here early. See if they can make a comeback. Walton gets it up and over, and it's popped right back up and over for the point. Now 5-0.
We'll take a quick timeout.
And the Stanger home scoreboard.
And we're going to welcome Penny Dunn to the announcer table.
This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back. Stepping back to serve, Lillian Miller, and joining us now is Penny Dunn. Welcome, Penny.
Thank you.
Actually got your mic turned up this time. How many times have I welcomed people and then looked at them like, why can't I hear them?
Good to go.
There's a serve. Ball up in the air, McKee. Miners need to get on the scoreboard here in this third set. Tharp with a great move there, great block at the net. A Walton Funeral Service block. So the Miners finally get on the board, and Tharp's stepping back to serve. Strong serve. The Patriots get it up and over. McKee. Tharp, Walton, McKee again. Oop, that was out. And nobody touched it, so that makes it 6-1.
This game has went very fast in some respects. Kind of slow in some others.
27-25 the first set for Owen Valley. Miners win the second, 25-17, and that puts us now in the third set. There, that one's going to fall. Great hit by Carmichael. Number 17, Lainey Carmichael, coming through there for the Miners. 6-2. Pilot coming in. Carmichael going out. The serve. Free ball up and over. Miners with the set. Walton. This time to McKee. Wow.
That's a replay.
Yeah, that was. Oh, they're going to give the point.
Oh, no.
Was she in the net?
They called
Penny?
her in the net.
Oh, that was
I think
beautiful.
she just barely got it with her fingertip.
Oh.
Good swing.
She nailed that one. It looked great. But 7-3 now. Masco back to serve. She's done great work for her team tonight. McKee. Oh, little push. Just running forward was Lillian Miller, and she had a little runner at the net, but it just got caught in the net. Miners get a break. It's now 7-3, and McKee to serve. Great serve. Great dig, too, by the way. Get it up and over. That's in the net. Tough break there. Walton trying to make a play, but it just was a lost cause at that point with the ball in the net.
Speaking of Walton, we have Cindy Walton watching tonight while she sews with Nala.
Eva Mills. Whoa, hit the antenna. I was going to say, I was going to be surprised that made it over. It didn't. It hit the antenna and fell back.
So what exactly, the score is going all over the place on the scoreboard. So are we at 9-3? Because a while ago it was 8-4.
I don't know. Most we'll find out when we come back from the break. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our miners.
Welcome back. Heather, it's sitting at 9-3 now.
Well, I watched it go from 8-4 to 7-5 up on the score. So I kind of just hung out for a minute here. And
Lillian Miller with a serve, and it's a
Key Associates of Linton ace. That was right in coffin corner, Kevin.
Yep, and again, they're making the plays right down the stretch here. This is what they did in the first set. Eva Mills.
Oh, foot fault.
Foot fault and in the net. Well, we've said this before. I almost hesitate to say this anymore, Penny. Do we have a rally in us? Because we know the other day they did.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. In that third set, only going to 15, it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah. It's 10-4. Miners trailing by 6. They've got to do something if they're going to make a play here. And there's a little indecision. Break for the Miners. It's now 10-6. No, 5. But it is kind of dancing around there, isn't it? There's the serve. Boy, great dig, but super play at the net. I think that's number 12, Lily Hoy. Let me see. She's walking toward me. Yeah. Lily Hoy made that play at the net. Boy, 11-5. They have a lot of breathing room here to close this out. Strong serve.
Nice pass. Oh.
Whoa, it's long, but boy, what a great hit by Jennings. Layla Jennings laid down the law there.
Yeah, it was a really nice run. It was a good pass, a nice set, and good to see her trying to run that slide. It was really close, and I think that's looking forward to good things to come.
Oh, good move by McKee. She almost hit that. She had a little moment of indecision, but let it go. 12-6, as Penny pointed out, they only go to 15 here in this third set. Carmichael in, Pilot out. Walton with the serve. That's out. Penny, is there a little strategy when that ball is served so deep that it takes him a while to get up to make a hit at the net?
Yeah, definitely. It was a good serve by Addie. It got him out of system, and when the setter's having to run to the back row to make that play, it just makes it harder.
There's an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Addie Walton. Well, they've got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. 12-8 is our score right now. Oh, it just skimmed the net. Oh, great hit at the net. Hoy again. She's made a couple of plays up there. And Owen Valley getting dangerously close to taking this one 13-8. There's a great hit. I think it was Carmichael.
I think that was Olivia Tharp.
Was it Tharp? Thank
right
you.
Right there in the middle of the court.
All right.
Yeah, they're kind of playing different. They're kind of switching up the positions they're playing in the front row now. So sometimes they're playing middle, then they're switching and playing right. And
ball up and over the net.
nice pass.
Walton. McKee. Oh, they're going to get it over.
Nice.
Unbelievable. And it's on the line. Point Miners, what a play. Who hit that, Penny, at the very end?
That was a nice hustle. I'm not sure who had the last one.
Boy.
I think it was Abby McKee.
Was it Abby? My
not
gosh, right on the
100%
line.
positive, but I'm pretty
13-10. The Miners got it in them. Let's see. There's the serve long. Oh, that's a killer. 14-10. So now they're serving for the set and the match. And it'll be Lillian. Well, let me see. Is that 12 or? It's 16. Yeah, Lillian Miller serving for the match. There's a point. Can't count the Miners out yet. Tharp delivering that swing. Remmel coming in. Remmel, McKee, Carmichael on the front line now for the Miners. Tharp with a serve. Oh, my, that might have been out, Penny.
It was going to be a close one.
Oh, my, 14-12. Olivia Tharp smiling ear to ear. Steps back. Now has the game face on and serves, and it's in the net. And that is how it's going to end. So, 15-12. So, the scores for Owen Valley, 27-25 in the first set, 17-25 in the second, and 15-12 taking the third set. So Owen Valley beats the Miners 2-1. We'll be back with the Jordan and Vaughn Insurance pregame show for the varsity contest to come. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. At Jordan and Vaughn Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaughn Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
We're going to make a comeback. You guys come out and you make a difference. Like, you change the game for us. When our players see you and hear you, it makes all the difference in the world. We have the vision of great things.
And give us a chance to show you again that we're moving in that direction.
Welcome back. We go now to the Jordan and Vaughn Insurance pregame show for the varsity contest to follow here. It'll be Linton Miners against Owen Valley. Now, varsity-wise, the record, Penny, and again, as we found out, these don't always mean a whole lot, but I go over them because it's all we have to go on. Owen Valley coming in with a record of 4-10. They're a 3A school. Miners coming in 10-9, of course, a 2A. It looks like, I'm going to say it's Aubrey, A-B-R-E-E Wells, leads them in kills per set, leads them in hitting, and leads them, I thought there was another category, but I guess not. She has 103 kills. She's only a sophomore. Kills per set at almost 3. Hitting percentage at .120. And the blocks, Layla Ham leads the way there with 24. Aces, it's Addie Applegate with 23. And Diggs, Kennedy Shea with 155. So she does yeoman's work there. I would bet probably as the libero for Owen Valley. So, it looks like Aubrey Wells is the person we need to watch tonight.
Yeah,
sophomore.
Looks like she's putting up some pretty big numbers and definitely impressive for a sophomore coming in at a 3A school to be able to come in and put up numbers like that. So she looks like she will definitely be one to watch.
I'm trying to see. She's number 14. Of course, not everybody has. A lot of them have cover-ups on. Oh, there she is, 14,
right in the middle,
standing at the free throw line. Yeah. Looks like she's got some height to her, but when you go by all that though too, Penny, you kind of know, and the coach kind of alluded to this in the pregame show, that if you depend on one person a lot, then you work on shutting down the one person.
Right. Yeah, I think if you focus all on one, you have a well-rounded team, and that might not necessarily be the right choice. So you definitely have to make sure you're paying attention to all the forces that could come.
Let's look back over our shoulder at that game with South Knox. Miners won it in 3 straight sets, but boy, those were tough 3 sets. I mean, it looks like you swept them, and you did, but oh my gosh, those were nail biters every set.
Yeah, it was really back and forth type play, I think, until the end. And, again, that's a sectional foe, potentially. So, something that it's good to come away with a sweep, but also, kind of keep in the back of your mind that they played you a little close as well. So, probably ready to come off and have another big win tonight.
And you still have plenty of time if you want to get up here to watch this ball game. I know they've got to do the 15 minutes yet for everybody to loosen up out here and get set for a night of volleyball. And boy, I've seen a lot of people walking in here with concessions. I've seen popcorn. I've seen pretzels.
Yeah, dinner time in the gym. I think it's happens pretty frequently, especially with that volleyball schedule. My goodness, I probably feel like you're in the gym every night.
Now, it is interesting. I have heard some possibilities about students, a couple of different kids who might sing the Star-Spangled Banner tonight.
Oh, great.
Now, Leah sang it the other night. It was tremendous.
Oh.
I mean, she just, and I have to tell this story because Penny wasn't here for that. And I turned to her and said, well, can you do me a favor and mic Darren when he's doing the starting lineups, take our mic down. She never told me she was singing. I mean, she could have easily just said, well, I'm singing the Star-Spangled Banner, and I would have said, oh, forget it. No, she took the mic down there, got Darren doing the lineups, and then took both mics and sang the national anthem.
Wow, impressive.
And she did a great, great job. But I've heard a couple of names, and I don't want to say them because sometimes it just doesn't come to fruition, and I don't want to embarrass anybody until, I don't want to announce any names until we get to the point who might sing the Star-Spangled Banner.
I don't think there's going to be anyone tonight. Leah has left, and I asked Addie.
Oh, you're going to reveal.
And she just shook her head no.
All
right. I'm not sure really, to be honest, what is going on. busy gym in the 7th and 8th grade.
Is it?
Now.
They're still playing over there?
They are.
Yeah, I forgot to say that there's middle school matches going on right now. I will say that Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with Linton Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today at 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours.
And we'll go ahead and do a couple of, as we always do, a couple of thank yous for kind of some of the special repetitive things you're going to hear tonight in this broadcast. Obviously, we are in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show, but you will hear tonight's starting lineups sponsored by Klusner Construction of Linton. Whether it is a new construction or a remodel, you know it's going to be done right the first time, every time when you choose Tony and his crew of Klusner Construction. Call Tony Klusner or Bart Wade of Linton today. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Michelle Stanger of Stanger Homes. When you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. They provide the highest returns, greatest values, and least risk. The best investment opportunity does not fit in a safety deposit box, but you can live it. She can help you to decide what to remodel first. She can help you with all the paperwork. She's kind of an all-around real estate agent and loves to make her clients happy. Call Michelle Stanger with Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307. Ace sponsor tonight and every night is Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Audrey Sparks, Mary Beth Gerald, and owner Allie Walton are there for you every step of the way. They are the key to the best. Walton Funeral Service has helped people with compassionate and professional service that leaves kind memories since 1915. From one generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving for many more years to come. They specialize in funeral pre-planning for peace of mind. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And we also want to say, stay tuned to our E2 Custom Creations post-game show. E2 Custom Creations offers custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personal gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and more. And they can pretty much engrave on anything you wish, such as wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. Find them on Facebook, E2 Custom Creations. We should also mention, Kevin, that I'm going to put up here on the screen our next broadcast for the next couple of weeks. So we're going to go over a few of them here for you. We'll be back right here on Thursday when the Eastern Greene Thunderbirds travel to Linton Minor Country for volleyball. That broadcast will be here at home. Friday, we travel to Boonville for football, and we're going to be sharing lots of information on this between now and Friday. We are audio only, so you cannot see the photo. And what I'm told, kind of off the record, we're going to see if this is the case or not, but apparently this ball game Friday night will not be live streamed by anyone unless there is a change. So we'll keep you posted on that. Then we're back right here 1 week from tonight when the North Central Thunderbirds come for the 50-plus years ceremony. So if you are a former Linton volleyball player or former coach, you will be recognized between the second and third set. So we'll be broadcasting that game. Then next day, Tuesday, we head to North Knox to the Warrior Country. We will be broadcasting this volleyball game on the road. Friday, Greencastle football on the road. Saturday, the 28th, we're back right here for Evansville North volleyball. And then we flip into October. Sullivan home on October the 1st and Shakamak on October the 3rd. So if you can count right there on your screen, 8 ball games in the next, I think it's 12 days.
Now, we should say
12 or 13 days, I think.
If there is any change as far as permission to live stream, we will do it. We are taking everything there to do that if we should be given the go-ahead. But right now, we are being told that that will not be allowed unless we pay $1,000. So we're just waiting to see. We're not a bank, so we'll wait and see what we're allowed to do. But if we have to do it radio, we've done games in radio before, Big D and I and Heather, and we can do it again.
And it's a little different than just radio because you're going to see us. You're going to see. Obviously, you would tune in just like you would for any other broadcast that we do. It's kind of like what we did when we went to Girls Sim Estate. You're going to see a score clock. You'll still be able to see all of the sponsor ads. We'll still be able to obviously call the game. You're just not going to see the action, and we're very what's the word, Kevin? Disappointed in that.
Yeah.
But we're
hoping that maybe that'll change.
But we're willing to make the 2-hour drive for you to be able to, for those that cannot attend, we're willing to be able to go down to still be able to run sponsor ads, show you the score clock.
Well, we made a commitment to carry the game, so come heck or high water, you notice how I cleaned that up, that we're going to do it. And so that's the way we decided to do it audio only, if that's the case. Now, Heather, not to change topics, but I'm trying to remember this right. The porch light is on now for Margaret Simon.
Margaret and Simon, yes.
Wanted to make sure I had her name right. She turns
her blue porch light on at the beginning of every ball game, and then she turns it off at the end of play. And we're very thankful for that support. We're very thankful for those people that we had someone earlier tonight that came up and walked and handed us a card and did some sponsorship with us, and so we're going to get them in the next rotation of volleyball games, which will be on Thursday, so we do appreciate that as well. You know, we hear this a lot. So we want to be able to sponsor you, but we don't know what to do. And the beauty of this is there's lots of different ways that you can support your minors. You can come and you can sit in the stands. You can support by one of the many fundraisers that a number of the teams hold. You can support our broadcast if you wish by signing up for a sponsorship where your business or your family name is mentioned. But regardless of what you do, we just know that you're supporting the red and the blue.
And the thing that we want to say is that the advertisers, 30% of all the advertising revenue that comes toward us, if you don't know, we've said this a lot, goes right back to the school. And by the way, Heather, just a few moments earlier, we presented a check, our first check, to the school. I'll let you talk about that.
Well, I think in order to be transparent, we'll say this as quickly as possible, just because we do want to get back to the game. But we obviously are an IHSAA affiliate, and with that comes fees. And so we presented a check to the school to cover their fees for affiliateship, so we can be able to broadcast these games. And then 30% of all revenue that's brought in during football and volleyball season, we will turn around and we will donate that back at the end of the seasons. And then come basketball season, we'll do the same thing. Same thing with baseball and softball season. So,
I was so happy, too. The superintendent turned to us and said, thank you. You don't know how much this really means to us when we presented that check, which was
nice.
And
it's in thanks to so many of you. And we're just happy to be able to cover these games. I had a conversation with someone earlier who came up here and she says, look, we're at every game we can possibly go to, but then we go home and we rewatch them. And they don't even have children or grandchildren on this court. They're just minor fans. So we encourage all of you to remember that ball games are left up until 9 o'clock the next day. They're essentially up for 24 hours. So feel free to go back and watch those games. And then at the end of the season, we will release all of these back for public view, and then people can rewatch them again.
And we should say we're also thankful for people like Penny. We've got people who come in and do color with us, and it really means a lot that we've been able to do that. Big D for football, and people for boys and girls basketball, and people like Penny for volleyball, because we need that expertise.
And
Penny.
Heidi Rimmel and Laura Rose have come in for volleyball, so they've kind of divided and conquered throughout the season, which is awesome. And then Greg Elliott steps in for basketball with Big D, and sometimes Coach Scott Vanderkolk comes in and announces too.
He's pinch hit for us.
It's really a big group effort, and we're very thankful for all that participate.
And maybe we'll take a break here, and then we come back. You want to talk about that book fair again? I think that's a great idea.
We can. We're going to listen to an ad here for the Indiana High School Athletic Association. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
The benefits of choosing a career in the union construction industry are truly limitless.
Some of the things that I've worked on that I'm extremely proud of are some of the pipe racks that we just built for Eli Lilly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different avenues to grow and to advance in your career.
If you're a senior and college isn't for you, in the trades there's so many opportunities. You get to work with your hands, you get trained for free, and the options are unlimited. You can do so many different things with this career.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
Hello, I'm Maylee Pilot. I'm a senior. I've been playing all 4 years, and my favorite volleyball memory would be the IHSBCA state banquet.
Hi, my name is Becca Robbins. I've been playing for 4 years. It's going to be my 4th year. And my favorite memory is going on the state run in 2022 and playing against Wapatani.
Hi, I'm Taryn Thewis. I played volleyball for all 4 years of high school, and my favorite memory is when we went on the first state run in school history, and after we won regionals, we had Scott do a toe touch.
Lady Miners,
Class of 2025.
Senior season.
Ready to bring it.
We are just a couple of minutes away from the start here of this Owen Valley High School, the Patriots and the Linton Miners. It's a lot of red, white, and blue tonight, Penny.
Yeah, I know. It's almost hard to tell what's going on. Good thing they're on separate sides of the court.
Yeah, Owen Valley, as you can see with the picture when they were warming up earlier, they're in the blue with the red numerals. The Miners are, well, they're kind of in their red, white, and blue, but really it's white with a little blue trim and then the red numerals. So you can certainly discern the difference here for Malia Goodman with a serve there. You know, I've noticed, and I even said this in the pregame show with Coach, that there were a few kids that are playing that junior varsity game that are playing really well. Malia Goodman is one of them.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty big strides from her specifically. She played strong side, I think, last week in that JV game, and I was really impressed with her play.
Let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. Welcome back. We're seconds away from the opening festivities for the night. Miners with a record of 10-9, Penny. Just trying to put a few more victories on that side. They've been hard-pressed, but as you pointed out, and the coach has pointed out, a lot of it has been the competition, but they're also, and I think you've said this too, they're getting everyone's best game. There's a lot of teams here that have played super volleyball against the Miners.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got to see quite a few good games and a couple of 5-setters as well.
So we're getting ready for introductions here. We'll listen in.
Good evening. Welcome to tonight's volleyball matchup between the Owen Valley Patriots and your Linton Miners. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Remember, the starting lineups are brought to you by Klusner Construction of Linton.
Let's meet the players for tonight's game. First, the non-starters for Owen Valley. Number 3, Alexandra Martin. Number 4, Cammie King. Number 6, Aaliyah White. Number 8, McKinley Bonds. And number 25, Grace Masco. Starters for Owen Valley, the libero, number 2, Kennedy Shea. Number 5, Addison Applegate. Number 7, Lucy Dyer. Number 9, Brayley Leacock. Number 10, Kaylin Green. Number 13, Layla Ham. And number 14, Avery Wells. The head coach is Kirsten Richardson. And now the non-starters for your Miners. Number 1, Abby McKee. Number 6, Olivia Tharp. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Starters for the Miners. Number 5, Ella Warwick. Number 13, Taryn Thuis. Number 19, Becca Robbins. Number 23, Maylee Pilot. Number 16, Malia Goodman. The libero, number 20, Ella Norris. And number 24, Piper Bland. The Miners are coached by Scott Vanderkolk.
Penny, the reason I did that is I have a hard time when I have these circled to try to read again with more circled. If you want to make a point here to mark the other starters down, you can. I kind of took your roster.
No, you're good. It's hard when they've got the JV and the varsity all together
I know,
on one sheet.
I know.
Sometimes it's hard to
It's a pickle.
do it. Yep.
And that's why I want to have only these circled. I should have grabbed an extra one, but I didn't do that. So this completes the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. And again, those starting lineups brought to you by Klusner Construction of Linton. So we're set for volleyball, ladies and gentlemen.
Special thanks to Darren Clayton, who was on mic duty tonight for us.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. I love being able to hear the audio, not in a hollow, barely hear it kind of thing. I like being able to actually hear. So starting on the front line, as we look at this, it's going to be Warwick, Ella Warwick, Taryn Thuis, and number 16, Malia Goodman. And again, we have seen her, watched her play a little bit from the junior varsity, I think, and seen tremendous growth.
Yeah, and she's tall and she's a left-hander. I'm assuming that after this first play, she'll move over to right side, which is a good spot for a left-hander to be. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
Taryn and Becca Robbins both in the game here at the same time. There's the set. There's the hit by Warwick, and it's going to count. The libero, number 2, Kennedy Shea, little handcuffed there, trying to make a play, and she's not the only one to be handcuffed by Ella Warwick.
Yeah, she made a good play and got right on the line. It's hard to tell from over here if it was going to be in or not.
Is that Taryn Thuis' dad over there?
That is Becca Robbins' dad.
Becca Robbins' dad, I mean. I'm sorry.
Taking over line judge duty.
Yeah, that's nice of him to do that. There's a serve by Warwick, and oh boy, that's an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Kind of hit number 5, Addison Applegate, in the nose. She shakes it off, tells her coach she's okay. Here's another serve, again hard to handle by Warwick's serve. But there's a cross-court winner. Great shot, and it was number 14, Aubrey Wells.
Yeah, good swing and good angle.
She showed us a little bit there.
Exactly. That's right where you want to go with that hit when you're going cross-court.
She's only a sophomore, but she leads them in just about every category possible. So she is someone to watch. There's the serve, number 5, Addison Applegate in the net. Puts the Miners up 2-1. Ella Norris going back to serve. Great serve, just over the net. I didn't think that was going to make it, Penny. There's in the net. They try to fish it out of there, but no go. Point Miners. So it's Piper Bland, Becca Robbins, and Goodman on the front line right now for the Miners. Great serve again by Norris. Deep serve. They get it up and over, but it's blocked. I think that was Becca Robbins.
Yeah,
she had some help by Goodman.
Yeah, they were both there. I couldn't really tell who touched it, but they both were way above the net. Really nice play.
A Walton Funeral Service block. First one of the night for varsity competition. Great dig there by Norris. Piper Bland to Goodman. She hits a soft floater, and there's a tip. I wondered if she might have been in the net.
Yeah, no, I think they cleared it, but
that was close.
It was a close one.
Becca with a great play. 6-1, Miners jump out on top. Norris to serve. Another great serve. My. They get it up and over. Oh, that one's a little hard to get to. Great play again, I think. I think it was number 14 again. Aubrey Wells.
Ella's doing a great job.
Yeah, some good digs in the back row.
Lucy Dyer with the serve. That's going to fall for Owen Valley. Dyer going back to serve again, a senior. 6-3 Miners up on the Stanger Homes scoreboard in this first set. Goodman runs that one down. Pilot gets it up and over. Soft floater. Warwick digs it out. Becca Robbins didn't get the set she wanted, but she was able to get it up and over.
She made that roll shot work. And
she adjusted at the last minute.
Yeah, it was really low. She kind of almost came underneath it and rolled it up and got it over the net and worked for the point.
Malia Goodman back to serve. Long. Can't blame her. She's probably got a little adrenaline flow.
I would say she probably has a little nerves going. But she did a nice job in that front row rotation.
Yeah, she really did. 7-4 now. Miners on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. See what they do with it. Becca Robbins. She wanted to get all of that one and again couldn't quite get to it. Pilot. Piper Bland. In there. Oh, my. In the coffin corner on the left-hand side.
Yeah, she did a good job with that set as well. It was a little off the net, and she was able to kind of turn her body and push it to that back corner, which is a really hard spot to defend.
Piper back to serve.
We want to say hello to Sharon and Dawn Anderson, who's watching on the Champions Network.
That's out. That was close, but it was out. 8-5 Miners in the Stanger Home scoreboard. And going back to serve now. You may have to help me on some of these, Penny.
8.
Those numbers.
For 8.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see them.
McKinley Bonds with the serve. Norris getting it up and over for the Miners. Oh, great stroke. Number 10, Kaylin Green. It wasn't quite the coffin corner, but it just caught the edge. It was about as deep as you could possibly get without hitting the line. Great job. 8-6. Miners still ahead by 2 on the Stanger Home scoreboard. Ella Warwick out. She won it down the line.
Yeah, it was a really athletic motion, and she was putting it right where she wanted. It was kind of right outside the line on there.
Bonds again. Warwick hit the tape. You know, sometimes you can tell if she's on or not. When those start hitting the tape, it doesn't seem like she's always quite on when that happens.
Yeah, and, I think the little different setter kind of going on out here, some
Right.
different passers, and just kind of still adjusting. And
Wide.
Right. Unfortunately, I think that's another example. That's typically a ball that she would be hitting.
3
hitting
straight
in.
there
Yeah.
that she just has not been able to nail. And I only say that because she's so good,
Yeah,
she's
so
almost
consistent.
academic.
Yeah, so consistent.
There's a serve. Miners now trail for the first time, 9-8 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Great block there. Oh, and they still get it over. Great play by the Patriots. That's in the net. No, it
They
falls.
touched it.
They touched it?
Yeah.
All right, point Miners. Boy, that just dribbled over.
Yeah, it kind of hung there on the net for a minute, and Linton got a break on that one with Owen Valley making a play on it. We got a close one here at 9-9.
Great serve by Becca Robbins, who does a fantastic job from the service line. Goodman. Taranthouis. Oh, my.
Oh.
Great play again by the Patriots. Looked like a winner. Ella Warwick. Can they get to it? The Patriots get it up, and no, it's in the net.
Nice play and hustle over there. I know
Layla
it's gonna be
Ham.
disappointing when that last play goes into the net.
Boy, every point is going to be like these. It's going to be a long night. 10-9 now. Miners ahead by 1. Becca Robbins. Long. (10-10) on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. And back to service, Kennedy Shea. Kennedy. Up and over. Violent. Back to Ella Warwick. Oh, my. Kennedy Shea tried to do something with that. She almost just laid out in order to touch that.
Yeah. She was making the play for it, but, everything was just spot on over on Linton's side. Nice pass. That set was right where Ella likes to see it, and there's not much you can do to make a play on a ball that's hit that hard.
Pylant with a serve for the Miners. They like those push shots up and over the net. That's probably because of the height advantage for the Miners, I would think.
Great dig there by Taranthouis.
Pylant gets it up and over. There's that push shot again. Great save by Piper Bland. There's a great hit. But again, Patriots just like hitting against a wall. They just bring it right back at you. Ella Warwick. That one's going to... No, it's not going to fall. That's going to be long. Wow, Penny.
Talk about some hustle.
Man, great volleyball. And you know what's interesting is Owen Valley didn't score on that, but they were still all smiles because they knew they'd played well on that point.
Yeah, they did all they could to make that play, definitely.
12-10. Oh, there's a ace. Key Associates of Linton ace for Maylee Pylant, who's always served well. 13-10 now. Miners up by 3. First set with Owen Valley, and that's going to be out of bounds. Point Miners.
Another ace for Maylee.
Key Associates of Linton. You can go ahead and say that if you want. See now, it's Pylant again to serve. Here it is. Good dig.
Serve.
Pylant. Another surprise. Boom. Taryn Thewis announces her presence for the first time there tonight.
I noticed in warm-up, Maylee setting Taryn on that short set, and they really seemed to connect on it, and there they did again.
Timeout on the court. The Stanger home scoreboard. Miners 15, Owen Valley 10. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
You ever been out here where a sunrise is not only seen, but also felt? Where chasing friends around isn't just a thing of the past, where wrong turns always feel right. So meet us out here, the all-new Razor XP.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance, we're good at your insurance. Talk to your local agent, Jathan Wright. He's here for you, whether you want to talk in person, get started online, or you can call him at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. And Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Welcome back. Pilot to serve. Stanger home scoreboard reads 15-10 Miners. There's a strong hit, but just long. Eva Mills got all of that one. 16-10 Miners. Little soft rainbow serve up and over caused some problems. There's some great hit by Wells. Oh my, in there. Malia Goodman, what a strike.
Yeah, it was
She's
right.
playing like she belongs.
Yeah, she really is. And right back there on that line, you know, it's hard to know whether you need to play it or not. And it snuck in there.
You know, as a coach, isn't it? Oh, that hits the roof and comes straight down. Point Miners. Isn't it great as a coach when you see depth like this that steps in and they're playing without missing a beat?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, that's what you want to see as the season comes along. And I think a couple girls, you know, have stood up and you know that you have that there in case you have injury or illness or whatever the case is.
There's a great dink shot, and that's going to work for Owen Valley. 18-11, they needed to stop that Miner rally, and they did. Stepping back to serve now is number 10, Kaylin Green. Kaylin. Serve up and over. Great hustle by Becca Robbins, who slid about 3/4 of the way of the court.
Yeah, beautiful pass, too.
There's a block by Thewis, but it's going to fall for Owen Valley, and I'm not sure who got that block, but it was definitely a Walton Funeral Service block for Owen Valley. So Green will serve it up again. Piper Bland. Ella, in the net. I don't know if she lost that a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss hit there. She kind of landed a little funny, too.
Yeah, that's always scary, isn't it?
Yeah, but she looks
because it was a weird
to be
angle.
Okay, yeah, it was. It's hard too on that right side sometimes.
Free ball up and over for the Miners. They go to Wells. She gets it up and over, but no go. Now what'd they call there? Lift. Pilot called for the lift. By the way, the other night, I had never seen that called so much, Penny, as I did the other night with South Knox.
Yeah, I only got to see a little bit of that, but yeah, there were. I heard you say there were a lot of lift calls, and I think I heard Coach V at the end in the post-game show, you know, kind of hit on it as well. He was very diplomatic, said it's part of the game, but yeah, it's weird when you've not seen that call a whole lot through the season, then you get that many in one game.
Great service there by Warwick. They get it up and over. Wells is going to bring it back the other way. Piper Bland. They're going to go to Piper. Down the left. It hit the line. Whoa. Piper Bland delivers. I don't think everybody liked that call. Somebody was standing up down there in the front row like, But it looked good from up here.
Yeah.
But that can be deceptive sometimes. Warwick with his serve. Tries to loop it over. Wanted to get the winner. It didn't work. 20-15 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Miners leading by 5. And speaking of 5, number 5, Addison Applegate, back to serve. Miners. Tearing through us. Oh, the little dink. Nobody home.
Yeah. That was a good spot. They all just kind of watched that one. I think they were watching it in slow motion.
21-15. Norris going back to serve for the Miners. Great serve. That's going to be an ace. (22-15). See if the Miners can close this out. It's been so far an impressive first set, but it's not over. Wells, yeah, she's a winner.
Yeah, she hit that same
Aubrey
spot.
Wells, yeah.
Nice.
She gets up there. She's tall, rangy, and she's packing the swing.
Yeah, accurate on that cross-court shot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
Warwick.
pass. Beautiful
Oh
play.
my, Becca Robbins. That brings a big smile to her face.
Yeah, I like to see her get that timing down on those sets. Like to see her get some swings. I feel like sometimes when the passes are a little off, the outsides tend to get more swings, and so it's good to see her get a good one and make good contact with it.
23-16. Oh boy, that one's Malia's adrenaline's still going. That was long. 23-17. Miners lead in the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Goodman gets that one under control. Becca Robbins gets it up and over. I believe that was out.
Yep.
Number 10, Kaylin Green going down the line, but it was wide to the left. Coach V talking to Maylee Pilot. Becca Robbins shakes her head yes. Piper, long.
I feel like Linton's had quite a few long serves in this set. I mean, quite a few.
Coach V always says that he wants them to be aggressive, but where's that fine line, Penny?
I don't know. I think my fine line's in a different spot than his is. But
Bonds with the serve. Oh, that's in there, and that's the winner for the set. The Miners will take the opening set. Well, they haven't changed the scoreboard yet, but it is, or will be, 25-18. Miners take the first set on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Linton Sporting Goods offers custom screen printing to promote your business, brand, and team. From a large array of colors and printing options, your perfect design piece to embroidery and letter jackets. Sports runs through the family, and so does Linton Sporting Goods. Shop the tradition at Linton Sporting Goods, Highway 54, where the winners shop.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
Out here, work won't wait. From grading gravel to herding cattle, Polaris gives you the upper hand on hard work.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. Welcome back. We're headed to set 2. The Miners win the first set, 25-18 over the visitors from Owen Valley. Penny, anything to you pick up on anything there in that first set?
Well, I thought Linton did a nice job, kind of maybe playing through some adversity. Thought both sides had some good digs. Thought Owen Valley was exceptionally scrappy on a few plays. So I think they're going to want to dig deep and try to find that, improve their passes a little bit so they can work on running their offense. And Linton, same. I'd say work on a few of those missed serves and, keep trying to run the offense the way they have been.
Maley Piling on the serve. Boy, nice shot by Ella Warwick. Boy, that had some touch on it. Yeah. A two-hander that went cross-court and kind of...
She kind of decided not to hit it and go with the free ball, and she was able to put that free ball, in a perfect spot.
Yeah. It's hard to think a free ball was a kill.
Yeah.
There's a great hit, but it's blocked. Who was up? It's got to be
Taryn Thewis and Malia Goodman, I believe, probably.
But Lucy Dyer was up in the air for Owen Valley. Strong hit, but it was blocked. A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block. Great serve by Pilot in the net. I think that's an ace, isn't it?
That's an ace.
Key Associates of Linton ace. 3-0 Miners. Pilot going back to serve. Coach V gonna have to make an observation. You got to explain it to me, Penny. It's one of those. It's up and over the net, and I mean on the air. I'm not leaving any of you people out at home. There's the Warwick. A great hit, but they're able to fish it out of there and get it up and over the net. Pilot didn't have to do anything there. There's a little push, and that's going to fall. Point Owen Valley. I always, in watching the coaches when they're serving and they're all giving the messages or whatever, I love the different ways they all do it. Some of them will walk and they try to make it look like as casual as ever, like, I'm just out for a stroll. Right. When the hands go behind and,
Right, yeah.
I just get a big kick out of the serving. There's a great hit. Was that Warwick?
No, that was Goodman.
Malia Goodman.
Down the line.
Yeah, nice one. Warwick going back to serve. Miners up 4-1. I realize you have to hide that because you're telling them where to serve.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you don't want to tip the other team, but it's just interesting to watch how the coaches do it. Pilot. There's a great hit by Piper Bland, Point Miners. Ella Warwick going back to serve, 5-1 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Did you have a certain way to do that, to signal?
So, we didn't call as many. I think serving's come a long way, and, I don't feel like I had quite as many players that could serve it where they wanted to consistently, but typically the clipboard was my
that makes
my thing.
sense.
I hold up the clipboard. I think I've seen the JV coach doing that.
That just clears the net and falls.
And I'm guessing that's right where he wanted her to serve that one, too.
Ella Warwick. 7-1 Miners in the second set. Right now they are on a roll. See if that will continue. Here's a strong one, cross court, but it's out. Aubrey Wells likes that cross court shot, and she's good at it, but that one was out. 8-1 Miners. Warwick back to serve. Down the line. Little dink shot. Thewis gets it. Malia Goodman is blocked. Gets it back up in the air. Piper Bland gets it up and over. They go to Wells here. Cross court. That's a dagger.
Yeah, that was a really strong angle on that. Almost hit in by the 10-foot line.
8-2. Miners ahead by 6 in the Stanger home scoreboard. That makes it over, and that's Wells again there. That's so tough to defend when it just hangs up there for the other team.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do. You can't,
You're a sitting duck.
Yeah, you can't get a block in front of it. All you can do is get as low as you can and try to anticipate where it may go.
Served by Applegate in the net. She tried to do what Warwick did just a few minutes ago, just softly bloop one open over the net. Didn't work. 9-3 Miners. Norris now back to serve. Great serve. Hits the ceiling. I always get a kick out of that. I can't believe they play right through that.
Yeah.
Up in the air. Piper in the net. Didn't get it up high enough.
Yeah, it is impressive when they played off the Raptors like that. I feel like you have to have pretty quick reflexes and, almost kind of be right in the right spot to make that happen. But it happens pretty frequently.
And really have good eyes to follow where that's going to come down. Piper, oh my. Oh, I'm telling you, they are tough.
Yeah, they're making the play.
That looked like a winner. That one is a winner. Becca Robbins. Ten to 4 now, Miners. Malia Goodman going back to serve. Strong serve. Boy, an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. That was right down the line.
Yeah, yep.
Goodman will get to do it again. Same thing. Another ace.
Yeah,
Key Associates of Linton ace.
That was a good call. I think Coach V told her to hit that one position, and she's hitting it so hard. I think that angle helps her keep it in a little bit, too.
That is just barely clearing the net.
Yeah.
But it
Good
is
serve.
fast. Here she goes. Try to get her third one. No, that was long. And, in fairness, I've said something earlier about adrenaline. She was right on there.
Yeah.
I mean, those were fantastic
Good
serves. So I think she's settled down now. Pilot.
Good pass, yeah.
Cross court. Oh, just wide. Piper Bland trying to go cross court with it from right to left. Back to serve is number 14. Oh, that's Aubrey Wells. Goodman. Pyland. Piper. Gets the kill. And now she goes back to serve. It's 13-6 Miners. Seemingly in control here in set 2. Get it up and over for a free ball. Pyland to Ella Warwick. Wells with a good dig. Get it up and over. Pyland again. Warwick. Oh, I thought her soft kill might do it, but no. Great block there by Becca Robbins and Ella Warwick, I think. Piper. Ella just, I'd had enough.
There you go. I think that was third time's a charm with that one.
She hit a soft one and then said, that didn't work.
Yeah.
14-6 Miners. In this second set, if you're just tuning in, the Miners already took the first set. 25-18, and we got a timeout on the court. It's 14-6 Miners. This is in the Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Have an opportunity to do something special, and I want to be part of it.
That's a sacred moment. The basketball.
Lob it up.
Yes.
Throw it down.
We have a dream as an organization to be an NBA championship organization. People are going to find out about the Pacers.
Welcome back. Miners lead this one 14-6 here in set number 2. Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sporty, locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years. They'll make sure you're ready to start the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. Piper Bland with a serve. Up in the air. Push shot up and over the net by Mills. There's a call. Hit it twice. Miners hit it twice.
Yeah, that pass was just, it was coming really hard at the net, and I think Maley, got 2 hands on it, and not much she could do with it.
McKinley Bonds now back to serve. Strong serve.
Nope.
Oh, there. Off the rafters, but really a light. I think it was one of the lower lights because that came back down fast.
It was the basketball goal, actually.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like the corner of the basketball goal.
14-8 on the Stanger home scoreboard, and the second one's in the net. 15-8 Miners. Taryn Thewis coming in. Norris checking out. So it's Thewis, Ella Warwick, and my mind is Pilot on the front line right now. That serve up and over for the Miners. That one's Pilot looked at that one like, where was that one going?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mishit. Went way outside the antenna.
16-8. Becca stepping back to serve. In the air, they get it up and over. Pilot. Ella. Oh my, and they get it up and over again. Scrappy. There's a winner. Becca Robbins.
Oh, I think that was Taryn.
Or it was, I'm sorry.
Yep.
13. Boy, you think I'd know that. 13's a lucky number. At least was for me for 30 years, but
awesome.
Getting ready to serve. Becca Robbins. Looking over at the coach. Got the information, and there's the serve.
Good serve.
Goodman. Oh, I don't know. Did she lose that, or you think she thought that was going to hit the net?
Yeah, I think she thought she was going to get into the net if she went any further. Just a little bit of court awareness. It's hard, I think. Also, when you're just not used to setting like that, it's kind of hard to know.
That's a hard play to make no matter what. Kennedy Shea with the serve. That one's over the net. Thewis makes a play on it to make sure it stays active. Feeds Ella. Ball in the air. They're going to get it up and over again. Good play by Green. Warwick on the run. Little slide from left to right, and they get it back over again. This time it's Taryn Thewis. Great block.
Oh.
And they get it. Is it going to get it over? My third time here. So now we're looking for number 4. Ella says no. 18-9. I'm not good at reading lips, but their communication sometimes at the front, you almost wish you knew what they were saying. Yeah. Ella turned to Taryn Thewis and made a remark, and they both chuckled. I don't know what in the world. It was about to hit. I know that.
Yeah,
that was in the net. Pilot's serve.
Definitely having fun, that's for sure. And I don't know how you can have fun with a hit like that.
18-10. Boy, woe to have the talent to be able to do that, huh? There's a serve by Green. Pilot to Taryn Thewis. Is that going to fall? No, double? No, lift. A lift called on Owen Valley. 19-10. Ella Warwick back to serve.
Beautiful serve.
In the net. Miners' turn to be scrappy and get it over. They're going to the money. Aubrey Wells. Boy, she's got that shot down, doesn't she?
Yeah. That angle shot. She's really doing a nice job. She's bypassing our blockers to make that play.
So back to serve is Addison Applegate. Sophomore. Thewis in the net. Goodman tried to fish it out of there, but she was one hit too many. 19-12 on the Stanger home scoreboard, and going back to serve is Addison Applegate. No, I didn't think that was going to make it over the net, but it did. Taryn, nice block at the net there. Another nice block. Now the second one goes out, though. Point for the Miners. But I've got to give a Walton Funeral Service block for that earlier one in the left-hand corner. I think it was number 7, Lucy Dyer, making that block. Miners up 20-12, set 2. Norris to serve. Another strong serve right by the net. Goodman tries to put it away, and eventually she did.
She does, yep.
21-20. 21-12. Did I say 21-20?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, my gosh. 21-12. Don't want to mislead anybody. There's a ball. Warwick. Nice block there, but the ball's still active. Wells blocked by by Robbins, but it still falls. Point for Owen Valley. 21-13, and going back to serve is Lucy Dyer. Pilot. Nope. Oh, what do they call? Oh, point for. Oh, somebody fell underneath. Is she all right?
Yeah.
Somebody fell underneath the net. Oh, she's moving okay. Good. Boy, when she was laying the way she was for a minute, you wondered if she twisted an ankle or something.
Yeah, I always worry about that when you got two players going up there for a tight one on the net. You always worry about someone coming down on another and rolling their ankle.
Yeah. There's a ball. Oh, gets a net serve. Just gets over for Goodman. Owen Valley gets it right back. Going to Becca Robbins. Blocked, but out of bounds. Point Miners. 23-13. They're on the verge of closing out this second set. Goodman. Looking at her coach. Did that hit Becca or
I think it hit Becca.
Did you see the look on her face? Like, what?
Luckily, I think it was just her arm or elbow or something.
Oh, that was. Since she never got hurt, I can say it was funny, but that's not going to make it. But it's a valiant try.
Yeah, nice hustle.
And I'm surprised sometimes that something like that doesn't happen more often.
Yeah, I have seen it happen a couple times.
23-15. There's the serve by Wells. Nice hit by Piper Bland. Good dig by Goodman to keep this one active. Oh, one hit too many. Got to go the other way. (23-16) Miners ahead by 2. Good dig there by Piper Bland. Good block there by Becca Robbins.
A Welch and Cornett Walton Funeral Service block.
Nice read on that one.
Thank you, Heather. Yeah, it was. Seems like she shook off that shot she took. 24-16. This is for the set. Piper Bland with the serve.
Touch.
Goodman. Good hit there by Robbins, but a good follow by Kennedy Shea. That one's long. And that should do it. It's 25-16 in the second set. The Miners take the first 2. We'll be back with the third set when we return. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. Three specialty clinics with 3
Tending the land you love is a lot easier when you share the heavy lifting. Team up with Polaris Ranger, your hardworking partner for backyards, the backwoods, farms, and ranches.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. Autumn Trace of Greene County is the perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live as independently as they wish while enjoying as much supportive care as they may request in their daily lives from their 24-hour care staff. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour. Come and find out why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, Alicia Cornelius, to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting her family, she says. Let me help protect yours, too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia, one agent for all of your insurance needs.
Kevin, real quick, I know you mentioned something about reminding people about the book fair. The book fair is going on in the elementary, sponsored by the elementary PTO, every day during the entire day for classes, and teachers will be taking students down in groups. So you can send money, either cash, card, or Apple Pay with your students. You can go down, they can go down and buy some books or some trinkets or some posters.
Penny said she wants to take her daughter down there, right?
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna load her e-wallet up to get some books.
Here we go.
Ella Warwick. Oh, good save. Nope, out of bounds. Good try there by Addison Applegate. 1-0 Miners. I was impressed by the amount of books and stuff that they had there.
For different reading levels too. That's what impressed me a lot. They had a lot of. Like I saw a Super Mario Brothers book for like grades 3 to 5, but then they had one for kids, pre-K to 2 as well. So,
with all the great move there by Taryn Thuis. With all the electronics these days, Penny, I wasn't sure the kids were still into reading, but it looks like they are.
Yeah, and they have all the books. They like to read the books in class and like to get those little pins and bookmarks and different things too.
Ella Warwick. Yeah, what do they call them?
Trinkets.
Oh, there's a great coffin corner strike by Wells. Yeah, they did make a point that some kids have to be held back on the trinkets because they want to come home with more trinkets than books.
Also, I should mention, too, that on our Facebook page we have some information about the free breakfast program. They're doing kind of some incentives right now that if you are in high school, if you go in and you get breakfast so many days in a row, they are giving you so many punches, and then they go into a drawing to get free items. And then they're also doing for the elementary school, the more people in class that participate goes into a drawing for a free ice cream party.
Taryn Thuis with a cross-court winner. Now that serve, I think, was out. So we sitting here now at 3-2.
I guess the best advice I have is just follow our Facebook page because we're posting lots of information all day long.
Yep. Heather's at it constantly. There's one in the corner, but Ella Warwick makes the play. Piper goes up in the air. They're going to go to Wells. She can't make the play. Too close to the net.
Too tight. couple nice digs by Ella Work in the back row there to help Linton run the offense.
Goodman getting ready to go out. Olivia Tharp is coming in to serve. A lot of girls seeing action tonight, which is nice. Olivia Tharp. Great serve right at the net. Oh, a good block, but an even better one by number 8 Bonds. There's a good strike by Wells, and it was in. That one even got blocked a little bit. Didn't it get touched?
I think it got touched or it hung up on the net a little bit, and it dropped in the court.
Wells now back to serve. If you're the Miners, that might be where you want her.
Yeah.
Piper, cross court. Nice dig. Good play there by Becca. They get it up and over. Good partial block there. And again, staying active. There's another block out of bounds. Oh, they call it a point for Linton?
Yeah, for Linton. The Owen Valley players were saying they thought it was touched, but I didn't see a touch on it. Looked like it was pretty far out.
5-3 Miners. Piper Bland.
Oh.
I think we can call that an ace, can't we?
It's an ace.
Key Associates of Linton ace for Piper Bland. 6-3.
I know
Miners on top.
We talked about this once about serving out a game, and I do think in junior high, Piper came pretty close to serving out a game. Oh, I jinxed her.
In the net. 6-4. Miners up on the Stanger home scoreboard here in the third set. Bonds going back to serve. Ella. Nice dig there by Shea. Good one by Goodman. Say that 3 times real quick. That's great play. Nice block by Becca Robbins. The Grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone, and isn't that the truth? It's a great place to sit down and enjoy a meal. Becca Robbins. Miners up 7-4, and it's going to be 8-4. There's another ace.
Key Associates of Linton.
Sorry, thank you.
That's all right.
Becca Robbins now back to serve. Gets her instructions. Drops it.
Oh.
Ella. Oh, my. She meant business on that one.
We're gonna replay that one.
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah, let's watch that. With emphasis.
I love those overpasses.
Nice dig there by number 9, Lecoq.
Oh. Nice block by Taryn Thuis.
It's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper. So, right now, Robbins to serve. Another good dig. Oh, a great hit at the net. So was that Taryn or was that Ella? That was a hard one, wasn't it?
Couldn't really tell, yeah.
No, you couldn't.
I think they might have both touched it. I don't know. I think they kind of went up for the block and.
Wilson Cornett, Walton Funeral Service block. It was a great job.
Yeah, Becca's doing a really nice job of putting the ball right where Coach V's telling her, and it's really causing them to get out of system. And
that's in. No, is it out? Okay.
Ah.
I thought it was in.
I thought it was in too. I think she may have been robbed of another ace.
Might have been. Kennedy Shea to serve. It's 11-5 here. Miners lead it. They're threatening to take this in 3 sets. There, that ball's out of bounds. Taryn was making sure there, but it was already on its way down when she went up.
Want to say hello to Margaret Simon, who is watching at home tonight, and says, "Go Miners."
Yeah, I'll tell you when you can shut that light off, Margaret. There's another cross court. Nice block. Nice block by Goodman and Taranthouis. Ella. Oh, what a great dig. Great dig by Bonds. They get it up and over. Oh, nope.
Yeah, their setter, I think, number 5, Addison Applegate, she came all the way over past the official's chair to make that play on that ball.
That's incredible. You know, the longer I work with Penny, she doesn't really make real audible sounds, but when you hear "ooh," that means that's a big deal. That's a big deal. There's a big deal. Point for the Miners.
Yeah, nice deep shot by Becca Robbins, I think. Was she in the back row?
Yeah, I think
she hit that from the back row.
Yep. She pulled an Ella there, didn't she? 13-6. Miners up on the Stanger home scoreboard here in set 3. Ella gets her instructions on the serve. There it is. Little rainbow serve. Nice block by Taranthouis. 15-6.
$14-6.
No, I'm sorry. Wells, long, just long. Now, if that touches any portion of that line, it's in. Is that correct?
Correct.
Does that look really close? Now it's 15-6. Here's Ella.
Serve.
That's going to be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. 16-6. Miners, seemingly anyway, at this point, running away with this third set.
Yeah, I think Coach V has them really turning up the aggressive serves, and
that was out.
Yeah, but the serves before that, just there wasn't too much that they could do with them. They couldn't get much of an offense going because I think they were just hitting the spots and serving so aggressively.
Addison Applegate with a serve. Long. Seems a lot of times they've traded back and forth with that.
Somebody it does happen a lot, doesn't it?
Somebody will hit one long, and the other team comes up. They return the favor. Norris coming up to serve. Ella Norris. Ooh. Didn't think that was going to clear the net. It did, but it was out. Lucy Dyer now back to serve. For Owen Valley, trailing 17-8 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Oh, boom. Becca Robbins.
Yeah, that was a really good serve, and Maylee Pilot kind of pulled that ball out of the net for them to still get the swing on it. It was really impressive.
Olivia Tharp, serve. Nice serve. Wells. Now that's the first time we saw one go from right to left.
Yeah, in serve receive there, she was coming out of the right side. And I think they made the right choice to set her up on that play.
18-9 on the Stanger Homes scoreboard, and Wells will serve. Pilot. Becca. Get that up and over. What a great hit by, I think it was number 8, McKinley Bonds.
Yeah, she made a real heads-up play there and kind of dropped it in, caught Linton on their heels a little bit.
Oh, my gosh. Another great play. That caught Maylee Pilot by surprise, and they're making a little run here. It's 18-11, third set. Wells with another serve. Oh, good save. Nope, not a good save. What was the call there?
Linton on 4 hits. The ball that Becca hit didn't clear the plane of the net. I don't think it was a block or anything.
Wells will serve again, now 18-12. Don't want to lose focus this late. Warwick. Great dig by Bonds. Piper. Strong strike, but again, Wells. But it's out of bounds. It's going to count. 18-13. Now, when she started serving, was it 18-8?
I don't remember, but if so, that's a pretty good run.
There's one out. Kaylin Green going down the line, but it was out. Miners get a break there at 19-13, and now Piper Bland stepping back to serve. Bonds coming back in and checking out as Wells. They're giving her a rest here. Up and over. Pilot. A little court awareness there, taking it across. Oh, that might have been out. Warwick in the net. Oh, mishit by Piper. Goodman couldn't do anything with it. 19-14. Miners still lead by 5 on the Stanger home scoreboard, and stepping back is McKinley Bonds. To serve. Ella. Free ball up and over. That was in. I wasn't sure. I thought that might have been out.
Yeah, it was close for sure. The set was really far in. She really stretched her approach out to get in there and be able to keep it in bounds.
Becca Robbins to serve. Get it up. Green gets it up and over. Ella again. Oh, she tried to go to a spot, but a diving save by Braley.
And Owen Valley in the net on the end of that play.
21-14.
Yeah, a couple really good digs by number 9.
Oh, in the net. I was just about to brag about how well she does, so maybe I jinxed her just in my silence, my thoughts. 21-15. Kennedy Shea. The libero back to serve. Pilot. Strong hit by the Miners, by Taryn Thuis, but she gets a second shot, and that one is good. 22-15, and Pilot will step back. Here's the serve. Great play at the net, but Taryn Thuis hit it one way, but number 5, Addison Applegate, gets the winner. Green going back to serve. Ella. It was hit. Touched. 23-16. Ella has a chance to serve this one out. Miners took the first set 25-18. They took the second 25-16. And the Stanger home scoreboard right now reads 23-16 again.
Nice pass by Becca.
That's going to fall. Boy, Taryn Thuis has got it going on.
Yeah, she's had some good plays here at the end. And
she got GPS on that thing.
Yeah, nice placement on that tip.
24-16. Ella serving for the set and the match. Ooh. Rainbow serve just gets up and over. Wells back in there, and she hits the winner.
Consistently in that same spot.
24-17. Number 6, Aaliyah White is coming in. And going back to serve is Applegate. Miners 1 point away from clinching this. Will this be it? Goodman. Nice dig, but it's out. That's it. Miners will win it 25-17. So 25-18, 25-16, 25-17. We'll be back with the E2 Custom Creations post-game show in a minute. This is Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners. Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life. Welcome back to the E2 Custom Creations post-game show. Coach Scott Vanderkolk joining us live. And Coach, you got to play a lot of girls tonight, and I thought all of them played pretty well for you tonight.
Yeah.
Well, did I not have that up? Try again.
I think I'm on. I think I'm muted here. There, maybe. There we go. Now I hear me.
I hear you, but not the right. Try that. Keep going.
Maybe.
No. Doesn't sound right. Here, take Heather's. I don't know why that's not sounding right.
Now you hear me?
Yes, now I gotcha.
Yeah, I thought the girls responded well. Things weren't always going our way, but Owen Valley's real scrappy and got a lot of balls up that I don't think anybody in the gym really thought were going to get up and playable. Just things you got to make sure you stay locked in on, and we kept talking about any time out and in between sets. We were talking about just anticipating every single ball to come over and never fall asleep on anything that we've blocked or we've hit a hard ball. Owen Valley did a nice job of getting a lot of stuff up. So
I know we were concerned a little bit about Wells. She showed some real moxie being able to hit that cross-court shot. But other than that, it seemed like you pretty well contained her tonight.
Yeah, she did a nice job on the cross shot, but she hit one really nice line ball. Setter got it out to the pin for her, and she just turned on it. And I looked at I think it was L in the middle back at that time, and I said, it's just a good ball, And, our defense we weren't right at that point. We weren't worried about it. And, but, yeah, she's a nice player that made some good choices.
I don't want to say you were on cruise control tonight, but everything just seemed to fall your way.
Yeah, the girls are playing well right now, and when you're playing well and you're confident, things go your way a lot of times, and it's good to see playing relaxed and having a good time. So. And
you got to play a lot of girls, which I think is always a good thing, isn't it, for depth-wise?
Yeah. Anytime you play some other kids, it gives them an opportunity to see the speed and get accustomed to just getting a different look and playing beside other girls. And I thought the girls that filled in tonight did a good job.
What is up next for you?
Eastern Green at home. Would love to see a nice crowd for the home conference match.
What night is that?
That's Thursday.
Thursday.
So a couple practices to focus back in on a couple things that we've really been wanting to address and make sure we're ready to go and get another one in the conference.
Did you serve the way you wanted to tonight? You were aggressive at the line.
Yeah. The girls were hitting most of the spots I was calling, which is, we've talked about that. It was good to see that execution, especially we served a lot of short balls tonight, trying to get them unable to set the Wells girl on the outside and dictate what they were able to do. I thought the girls did a great job with especially the short serves and getting things into their seams where they seem to be having a little bit of trouble with some communication or just execution.
Penny, anything you want to add tonight?
No, we're looking forward to watching your team play against Eastern with a potential sectional foe and conference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'll be a big deal, and that's the one on Thursday night. So, folks, get out early on Thursday night and come and watch that. Watch some great volleyball. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, just a reminder.
A
Little bit of challenge to the people out there, the former players and coaches. I'd really love to see 30 or 40 former members of the program come out and see what this team's about and what the girls are doing and what you've helped establish, and it's a lot more fun to watch in person. So I'd love to see everybody out.
Yeah, and you're talking about the 50+1,
yep,
correct?
Sorry, the 50+1 celebration on Monday with North Central coming to town. We just love to see a bunch of familiar faces and get to hang out with each other and
the whole goal that night is to celebrate.
Yeah, it's when Title IX finally came through and girls sports came more to the forefront. We want to celebrate that the heritage that's been created since then.
A lot of good volleyball players have come through here over the years.
A lot of good volleyball players have come through. I've got a graphic on the team Twitter page that shows all the previous all-conference players and some of that stuff. So we want to build the historical book of the program and getting everybody out here and tracking down some information and stuff would be helpful. And we just love to see everybody out here. So,
Coach Scott Vanderkolk, congratulations, Coach.
I appreciate it.
So, I'll let you have a final word here tonight, Penny, before I turn it over to Heather.
But no, I just think
they played well.
Yeah, they played well, and I think I'd like to sing the praises of some of the girls who stepped in. Some of the girls, like Becca Robbins, played back row when she's not used to playing back row, and as a middle hitter, I think that says a lot. Can take up a lot of your energy still playing, and some of the younger girls who stepped up and really did a nice job and helped the team with the win.
Yeah, and a convincing win in 3 sets. Heather?
Well, as a reminder, we're going to throw this up here on the screen. It's quite there's lots of stuff here to take in, and we're going to try to pull this over here. As Scott Vanderkolk mentioned, the next volleyball matchup will be Eastern Green this Thursday, and this is at home. Thanks, Darren. It is at home this Thursday, so be sure to come out. That is if I'm correct here, this is not only a SWIAC opponent, but this is a potential sectional opponent. So Friday night, we will travel to Boonville for the football game, and we're going to be releasing a lot of information on this daily, so keep in touch to our Facebook page. We're back here 1 week from tonight. North Central comes to Linton, and as mentioned, that's a 50+1, 50+ years here to celebrate, and so be sure to register so you can get your name if you're a player, former player or coach. Then Tuesday we travel to North Knox on the road for volleyball. We will say that in between the Tuesday and the Friday there is a volleyball game at North Davies. However, we are blocked from covering that, so make the trek to North Davies on the 26th. Friday's Greencastle football on the road, Saturday the 28th, Evansville North here at home, and that is a noon start time. And then Tuesday, October 1st, starts to finish the final 2 weeks of volleyball action. Sullivan here at home on October 1st, and then Dig Pink Night at Shakamak on October the 3rd. That's always a really great matchup for a great cause. Then we, just looking ahead past that, volleyball has Bloomfield hosting here on October the 7th. That's a Monday. And then we travel to Mitchell on October the 10th. So lots of games in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
I forgot to say one thing. Margaret Ann Simon, you can shut the light off now.
There you go. We thank everyone for joining us tonight. We thank Penny Dunn for sitting in at the announcer's table.